Hello. Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein and the Road to 100. Now that we've kind of exhausted all of our hammers options that we've kind of gone through, I just wanted to kind of run a fun Orion build as we run through the government center here. This will be just kind of a run and gun type of setup here, and we have the Cerberus Troopers through here, and the reason that we're going for what we're going for is they have a 20% flat resistance across the board to elements, so 20% resist to blood, 20% resist to ice, 20% resist to fire, 20% resist to lightning. So any gift you go for, they have a 20% resistance outright, so whatever damage you do, you multiply by 0.8. And since they have a 10% resistance to crush and pierce alike, if you're going for pierce and crush, you would multiply by 0.9. So effectively, let's say you do 1,000 damage, you multiply by 0.8 and then by 0.9. So you're getting a 28% ish reduction in your damage outright. So that's kind of a bummer overall. In order to kind of keep up with the run here. But the nice thing is that if we go for something that has pretty good Ichor drain, the Argent Wolf Blade, since this does crush damage, it doesn't have as much damage resistance as a slash weapon, because the Cerberus Troopers have a 25% resistance to slash. So that's really bad, and we don't want to be doing anything that has to do with slash. So all of our gifts are crush, crush, and crush. And so it doesn't matter what weapon we pick up or what gift we pick up here. It's just a matter of if we can do damage quickly and effectively and kind of get some staggers in there. So since everything is crush that we're going for except our blood veil will be pierce, but it won't be doing a whole lot of damage. It's mainly for just the extreme high light dark gifting. Now if we were wanting to go for some kind of damage, actually we would go for the intensified or the fortified, probably the intensified, and yeah, the intensified would get us the most damage outright there, and we wouldn't have to go for this, and in fact we could try it here and see if we go for avarice. What would that be? 0.86, and this was at 0.86, I believe, or 0.87 or something like that. So this would be kind of equivalent as well to what we were, and you know, it could be something useful this way. However, this has super inferior resistances as compared to the Sub-Zero Shroud. So we're gonna pick up the Shroud and stick with this. So 0.83. So yeah, this was a little bit more than that with Avarice, but we'll go ahead and run this, and we'll see how we do, and just it'll be a fun run here to kind of get ourselves through and kind of wreck folks as they come. Now we will be going for focus on different areas to make sure that we can get ourselves focused on purpose like that, so we can get 30% more damage from dark impulse, and at the same time be able to do whatever we want whenever we want. So okay, we'll do this, and we'll go for homing Hellfire back there and let those guys figure out what's going on. Good. Okay, and whoops, and we'll back up here. Now we got everybody coming after us, so we'll do that. Now we are focused, so we get 30% more damage. We got 10 more Ichor as well. Okay, and let's go for a homing Hellfire here. Oops, and we're dead because we got hit once. But see, now everybody died immediately after, because we had that 30% increase from Dark Impulse. So that's really where this set still lacks a lot, is from just the fact that everybody is focusing you, and when you fight 5 enemies like that at once, you really gotta have your wits about you. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can call in for someone here. And let's go ahead and pick up. Who should we pick up? Probably probably White Mia will be the best option for us through here. For right now. So I doubt we'll get anybody, but that is okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and get ourselves going here. So focus recovery will be, focus recovery will be a very, very, very useful asset to us as we get along in the area here. Simply because getting back 10 Ichor and having 30% more increase in your damage is absolutely wonderful. So we'll do the same old. We'll wait here for this guy above us to drop down. Come on there, buddy. There we go. And we'll get a backstab. We'll let Mia do her thing. Okay. Okay. And you can see there that the overwhelming amount of crush damage there for that guy, he just can't handle it. And since we are taking them on one at a time here, it's easy to kind of wreck these guys. And if you take them on in big groups, you know, it's just not the best idea overall. Okay, so there we got a parry, and let's hit him with a fire lily. Now the fire lily does actually have an AoE built into it, so that's very nice. After the first attack there, it's definitely useful to make sure that you have access to kind of that little bit of damage, but you can spread it out into an AoE of sorts. Okay, and let's get a crush on this guy. Okay, good. I guess Mia took a hit there. That's okay. Alright, and let's hit him with a fire lily so it'll explode and take him down while we attack him a little more. So because we're doing full out crush through this area, we have really, really, really good stagger overall built into our setup and everything. So it's really, really nice. And we haven't had a reason yet to use focus recovery, so we'll go ahead and hang on to that for now. And you see this guy's trying to move around, but because we constantly are doing crush damage, he can't really move too much. Okay, and the fire lily with blast bolt is a great pairing, simply because they stagger and such overall, and they are kind of delayed attacks in a way. Okay, let's get this going, and she's gonna do that. So you're taking a beating. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. All right, and we'll go for a little bit of this here. I can't see. Okay, and she resists crush pretty hard, which is why it's taking so many attacks here to take her down. But we'll go ahead and use her as an Ichor battery here to get as much Ichor off of her as we can before we head into. Whoa, that was quite the death animation there. And we'll need as much as we can before we get into this group here. Okay, we'll hit him. Good. And we'll go ahead and kill him. Good. Okay, so that took a lot of the pain out of it there, and maybe we can get at least one of these guys interested in us here. Okay, so he'll be fighting Mia. That's fine. She'll probably launch him here. Yep. And let's see, those guys are not interested, so we can go ahead and pick on this guy. Now we have a fire lily available, so we can hit that guy. Good, now we got both of them interested. Okay, here comes this fella. Okay, ouch. That guy is throwing knives again in the back. So the real benefit of this setup here is just the fact that you do have a lot of crush and a lot of utility built in, so that way anytime you come up against a group, you either have something at range and you also have a pretty good sword overall. And let's go ahead and, oh, we almost got focused there, so that's okay. And we'll head over here and we'll go ahead and go for a backstab on this guy. Good. And hopefully we can get some Ichor here. Good. Ouch. And let's go for a launch. Now she has her big fat shield up, So that's a real problem. So we'll go ahead and launch her. And unfortunately, we are not focused anymore. Okay. But that's okay, as Mia will help us considerably here. Okay, let's get focused. There we go. Now let's go for a launch. Okay. Okay, so that was a little bit difficult to see what was going on there, but during the fight, I took a focus recovery, so that way we could get focused and go for a launch if we had the ability to do that. But instead, we just kind of went for the launch and killed her outright. So we'll go for this fella. Okay, we'll hit him with a fire lily there. And see, with his shield up, he definitely does a lot of resistance to our to our abilities there, but that's okay. Mia will take care of him along with a couple of fire lilies there. Ouch! That was an unforeseen attack there. That was unfortunate. Okay, and let's go ahead and take a focus recovery. Okay. Let's go ahead and get back as much ichor as we can here. Good. Okay, somebody's still spawning in. So we're at 11. So you can see that we do have a little bit of an ichor struggle as we get through here. However, ichor recovery should be helping us a little bit more than we should be at right now, but that's okay. Okay, and Mia will probably go for a launch here at some point. Okay. Ouch! I'm getting damaged. So Fire Lily took down both guys there. That's really, really nice. And let's see if we can get some attacks off on this fella before our focus ends. Okay. Ouch! I dodged that for sure. Okay, good. And we took him down quickly. So let's go ahead and heal. I don't understand why that that counted as an attack, but okay. Okay, let's go for some attacks here and get as much ichor back as we can. Okay. And backstab, good. Now, oh, okay. We got this guy here. Ouch. Okay, we'll definitely hit him with a fire lily. Okay, we'll do some of this. Okay. And you can see that the amount of damage that we can put out is nothing too incredibly amazing. Oh, it's Dooley again. But we're completely able to, really, really put out some good damage overall on the enemy just because of the fact that we do crush. And since everybody through here is not exceptionally weak to crush, but they definitely do take a reduced set of resistance to crush. So it's really, really nice that we have that access. Okay, so we'll do this on this guy. And you can see that we can almost kill this guy in one hit. So very, very nice. Good. And Dooley's running around here, so that's nice. Good. And we'll go ahead and shred some more of these guys. Now these are always really, really good chances to recover ichor here on backstabs from these guys, since they are just lying around in the ground. It's absolutely a wonderful time to destroy them. Okay, so this guy. Okay, and we'll hit him with the Helming Hellfire. Okay. Now that does a 900% of your dark damage over 7 seconds. So definitely want to make sure that you have as high of a dark value as possible when you go for these fellas. Okay. Oh. And you can see that just because of the fact that we have, Blast Bolt was over. Just because of the fact that we are able to get damage out on these guys. No, my regeneration level is horrible. Okay. Okay, I forget what I was saying there, but that's okay. It's probably nothing important at this point. Okay, and these guys, just the fact that we're doing crush damage, we have a lot of stagger built in. That's really, really nice. that we have access to that, but at the same time, we can't completely wreck over and over and over, just because of the fact that we're able to do crush, while at the same time being able to have quick gifts and low costing gifts. So that's very, 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 very nice. So like for example, this guy, we can put that on him. Good. And then we can run over here and hit this guy. And that guy is still alive somehow. Okay. Okay. I don't know. What happened there? That was a little nuts. So we are focused now, but that's okay. So now that we are in this kind of a position, we will definitely give up our damage, and we will go for, let's see, we'll go for regenerative drain. And this will help us. Okay, you're going that way? Good. I will go this way. Yep. And we'll go for a bunch of backstabs here. Okay, so that guy definitely saw us. So we're going to have to be extra careful here. Ouch. I don't know where Dooley went. Okay. Good. Okay, and we'll put a homing Hellfire on him just to burn him down very quickly. So remember, the formula for using these gifts is your dark value times the modifier of the gift, and then it is multiplied by the resistance of the enemy, multiplied by the wow, this is horrible, multiplied by the resistance of the element. So yeah, it's really a bunch of abilities there that you need to be thinking about when you. Oops. Okay, Dooley's gone. Dooley's up. Good. And we'll go for a little bit of this. So these guys, they have a, like for Fire Lily, it's a 2 1/4 times your dark value. Oops. And you can use that. Then you multiply by 1.2, which is your mobility modifier. And then you multiply by his resistances, which are 0.8 for the element values, and then it's by 0.9 for crush value. So you can kind of figure out exactly what your damage is going to be, however you want to figure it out, based on based on your damage and everything else. It really helps to know what your damage is going to be based on what enemy you're going up against. At least I think it's helpful. So you kind of know. So you kind of know where to put the damage and such in order to work out exactly what you're going to be doing. So let's go ahead and get some iCore back here. That's good, because we're going into the next room here. So we are now full health. So that's really good. We'll burn that guy down very quickly. Literally burned him down. Okay, and let's go for this fella here. And now that we killed him so quickly, we are able to go for all these guys with no problem here, as we wait for Dooley to make his way back over here. Okay. Okay, and we'll go for some backstabs here. So see, regenerative drain was definitely useful to bring it on, and Dooley's over. Okay, and it really helped us to be able to get back up really high health here, because we were we used all 10 of our regenerations already, and we're getting to the point here where where we're coming into the okay, I guess we're offline. Okay, well, no more co-op. I guess it'll be for the best or worst here, whatever. And as we head into the attendant fight,
I'm on my way.
we'll definitely have to keep our wits about us, as she does a whole lot of damage, and we have pretty good resistance, but not anything too incredible. Now we're going back into the fight here. So
Checking your equipment.
let's go for a gift accelerator, a weapon drain on our weapons, so we are up to at least a 0.65, and we can go for some items here before the fight. I wish that we weren't offline. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. We'll make it through somehow. Okay, there we go. Now, because we do crush damage, we are going to stagger her endlessly. Okay. Okay. Good. And that's the attendant. That's why this set is so strong. It has all the stagger built into it because everything is crush, and then at the same time, it really doesn't matter what the enemy resistances are. You can do all the numbers and all the calculations and stuff. It doesn't really matter. Just the fact that you can burn these guys down so quickly. That's exactly why it becomes such a powerful paired up set here. Okay, so I do want to pick up the pure blood over here because I've been running a little low lately because I've been burning them on different things. So definitely want to pick this up, and then we'll go ahead and kill this lady as the kind of ending here. And again, because she's so big and fat, we can use her as an I-core battery, and we can just load up, and that's no issue for us here. Okay. Okay. Good. Excellent. So she's taken care of, and you can. Okay. Well, thanks, Mia. But anyways, that is the Provisional Government Center. We had a little bit of a rough start there, but as we head down the long elevator here, we'll be getting into Silva for the next fight, and I guess we'll have to pick something fun for that, as that'll be probably a pretty long or difficult fight. I'm not exactly sure, but anyways, that'll be it for the Government Center, and hopefully you enjoyed the Orion here with what we had set up to kind of run through here, and versus the Cerberus troops, we were able to burn them down literally and figuratively, and all the puns and everything. We were able to burn them down pretty quickly. So Orion is no joke when it comes to building for different enemies and such, and dart casting is extremely powerful here in the Government Center, as you are able to, kind of do whatever you want basically. So anyways, we'll see you in the next one.